All right, yo, what's up, guys? Algebra 1, lucky you guys. Back-to-back videos. Okay, so if you haven't checked out my substitution method vid, check that out. Okay, I'm gonna do the same questions again, but with the other method, the elimination method. Okay, so this will convince yourself that the math does work. Okay, here, so you're gonna solve each system by elimination now, and here are some general steps. This technique kind of requires you to look ahead, so into the future, because the heart of this technique is in step one, okay, where you want to modify one of the equations by multiplying / dividing by a number, and then you're going to take that resulting equation and then either add or subtract to the other equation, and that's going to help you, that's going to get you a new equation that'll eliminate one of the variables so that you can solve for bleh, I can't even talk. Okay, one equation, one unknown. After you get that, then you just substitute that back into one of the equations again, and you're gonna solve for the other variable. Okay, then step two, so like I mentioned, add / subtract equations. This thing in parentheses, if it's easier, because there's like this weird thing I said to get you guys in class, where if you subtract an equation, you have to be very careful, because technically you have to do like you have to distribute the negative to everybody and then combine like terms, right? But if that confuses you, then just multiply the equation by a negative number, and then you just add the two equations. So yeah, okay. They're equivalent ways, okay? So the reason why that works, just want to say, if I give you a question like 7 minus 3, that's equivalent to saying 7 plus negative 3, okay? So this is 4, then that means that this is 4, okay? It's because subtraction is addition, but with the opposite of the second number. In other words, subtraction is addition, but with the additive inverse. That's the fancy way of saying it. Cool. I'll show you what I'm saying here. Okay. So number 5, you have choices. You can eliminate the y first. You can eliminate the y, or you could eliminate the x. Okay. So here, since that we have two y's like this, it'll be easier to just eliminate the y. Okay, so the way you're going to do that is call this equation 1, call this equation 2, and then you subtract them. So this is where that subtraction business thing, that confusing bit will come in. Okay, but here, this is how you're going to do it. Equation 1 minus equation 2 means literally you're going to do this. Take this and subtract it with that. The left subtract the left sides after you distribute the negative, and then subtract the right side, okay, after distributing the negative. Okay, so here you have to do y minus y, because I distribute the negative. So y minus y, that's going to this is my arrow. The left side is going to be y minus y is equal to 0, and that's equal to so 4x minus 9 minus x, because you distribute the negative again. So then that's going to be 4x minus x, which is 3x. And then negative 9 plus 3, because you distribute the negative. Okay, so negative 9 plus 3, which is going to be negative 6. Okay, and then you look at the equation, you see one equation, one unknown, solve for the x. Add 6 on both sides, divide by 3, you're going to get x is equal to 2. Okay, 2 equals x, same thing. Okay. All right, and then now you just substitute. So this is similar to substitution method, okay, in that you're substituting this into one of the equations to get the other one, okay? So here, let me substitute it into equation 1, because in my other video I did this. This is easier, but yeah, change things up. When x equals 2, that means y is equal to 4 times 2, which is 8 minus 9, which is negative 1. Okay, so that means y is equal to negative 1. In other words, the solution is going to be this, and to clean it, you could also just say 2 comma negative 1, okay, in ordered pair. Okay, great. All right, number 6. Once again, you have options here. You want to eliminate, pick a variable to eliminate. Okay, so here I'm going to change it up. So instead of subtracting, let me make these two. First let me eliminate the x's. Okay, so I have to employ step 1. I need to multiply this equation, the second equation, by something, so that when I when I add the two equations, I will eliminate the x. So I know that 4x plus negative 4x will make the x's go away. So this is what I mean by looking ahead. Okay, so that means that I could multiply this entire equation by negative 4. And that means this second equation is going to give me negative 4x plus 4y is equal to 13. Okay, and now add the first equation with this green equation. And you're going to get 4x plus negative 4x, that's 0, and 2y plus 4y, that's 6y. And then the right side, 10 and 13, that's 23. Oh, sorry, I keep doing this. Like I did this in class too. I keep forgetting to distribute this negative 4 to this guy. So apologies. This should be a negative 52. Okay. See, guys, it's okay to make mistakes. All right. Just if you make a mistake, catch it here. All right. Negative 4 times 13, negative 52. Okay. And then let me add the two equations again. Okay, so 10 plus negative 52, that's going to be negative 42. In other words, y is equal to negative 7 after you divide by 6. Okay, now plug this back into the one of the original equations. I'm gonna pick number 2 because it looks nicer. Okay, so and then solve for x. So when you plug that in, it's going to be x minus negative 7. So warning, this negative is not the same as this red, not negative, it's minus. Okay, they're not the same. So it's going to say x minus negative 7 is equal to 13. In other words, x plus 7 is equal to 13. In other words, x is equal to 6. Okay, so then that means the solution here is going to be 6 comma negative 7. Okay. Alrighty, and then the last one. Okay. This equation, or this system, it's nicer to just substitute because y is alone, but we're going to do it with elimination. Let me eliminate the y's. Okay. I'm going to practice again with the negatives. Okay. So here, I want to cancel that 4y. Right now I have 1y. So I need to make this look like negative 4y. Okay, so that means that I should multiply this by negative 4. And then I get this new equation. Negative 4y is equal to 20. Okay, now you're looking at this and you're looking at this and just move it up, make it look nice. Okay, and add the two equations. Okay, so then it's going to be add the two left sides. Negative 4y and 4y are like terms. So it's going to be 5x plus 0. And then 20 plus negative 20, that's 0. In other words, x is equal to 0. And then plug this into this equation to solve for y. Okay, x equals 0. So 5 times 0, that's 0. In other words, so you put this here, and then you're going to get this equation. Show the work this time. So you get 4y is equal to negative 20. In other words, y is equal to negative 5. In other words, the solution is x equals 0, y equals negative 5, or 0 comma negative 5. All right, and that's it. Hopefully this makes sense, and you guys can verify that these were indeed the same answers to the other question, and also Kuda says so. Okay, I will include this link. Okay, guys, see ya.